Hello, hello. Fan, fan. Let's get myself all ready. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Leafs fan. Slow this down slightly. Go Leafs, indeed. Marchand doing his damn trolls towards the Leafs. Can't go a year without it. Yeah, no, for sure. Sorry, I still got a lingering cough from when I was sick, like 2 weeks ago. It's not gone away. It's annoying. Yeah, no, his comments are pure troll. He literally every single time he plays the Leafs, he always says how great they are and how they're such a good team, blah blah blah, and then he just kicks their ass and whatever team he's playing for just like destroys the Leafs. So yeah, no, I don't know why so many people eat it up every single time. It happens literally always. Every time he plays the Leafs, he's just like, oh yeah, they're so good. They're the best. They're so amazing. The fans are so great. They're a really good team. It's, media's too hard on them, blah, blah, blah. And then it's just like, dog. And then he goes out and fucking scores 20 goals and 75 assists. It is tradition for him. 100%. Yeah, so. Yeah, no, just stop listening to Marchand. Just ignore what he says. That's my way of going about it. Hello, Mike. How's it going? Let's make sure I'm all up to date here. Yes, I am. Oh, my flashlight's on. Don't need that on. Yeah, it's been a little bit. When was the last stream that I did? Let's see. Last stream that I did was the Mammoth, so that was like almost a month ago. Yeah, the Leafs did have a really bad November. I mean, I think that's the worst November they've had in a very long time. They're usually good in November. Yeah, it's just it was so terrible. I'm truly surprised they have not done anything yet. I mean, the Leafs are so lucky that the Atlantic, well, and just like the East in general, is so close right now. I feel like in any other year, the Leafs would be like 9 points out of a wild card spot. So the fact that they're close and they have a chance, it's very it's crazy. It kind of sucks that like they have a chance to get back in it, because I don't know, I just don't feel like they should. I feel like they almost should just like count this season as a loss at this point. But the fact that they're so close means that they kind of can't just pull out right now. Like they can't count it as a lost season. I don't know. Alex Warmington, he's like Michael Vick of ice hockey. Just got off work and surprised to see you went live. Yeah, well, I've been meaning to go live for the past couple of times. I almost went live against the Blue Jackets the last Blue Jackets game, and I just decided not to. Didn't really feel like it. And then the week before, I think I was sick, so I didn't do it then. But I mean to go. I mean to stream more than I do. I should stream more than I do. He saw in the Discord I was crashing out. Yeah, I'm like, don't worry. I'm usually late on seeing what you guys are talking about, but I usually read all of it for the most part. But I usually just don't interact because I'm like usually like 4 hours or more late to the conversation, and I'm like, it's already done. But yeah, no, it's a terrible November for them. I mean, yeah, like to be like, yes, they were injured really badly, and they still are pretty heavily injured. I mean, obviously, they got Wool back halfway through last month, which was extremely helpful. He has been phenomenal. He has turned around their goaltending, which was not good this year. Matthews coming back is nice. They had Nyes out for a couple of games there. Lawton's been out for a while. Obviously he has come back, but he's been out for a decent amount this season so far. But also every team, like if you look at anywhere around the NHL right now, everybody is injured. Every team has like 1, 2, or 3 guys that are just like really key to their team being out. I mean, obviously Florida has Barkov and Kachuk out, so I honestly thought Berube would get fired. Kind of surprised he still has a job. I mean, there's 2 reasons why I think Berube is not fired yet. One is that, we did win the Atlantic last year. And 2 is because, like, yeah, the Leafs are so close from being back. Like, if the Leafs win this game, and let's see, is Montreal playing today? I don't know the other games today. Yeah, but Montreal against the Senators, it's a shitty one. I don't want either team to get points there. I mean, I guess I would rather the Senators, but not really either team. But yeah, like, the Leafs are a couple of games away from being back in contention for like, well, they're a couple wins away from being just in a playoff spot. I shouldn't even say back in contention. As the game is almost starting up here, so we'll get ready for that. That's why we got rid of the music there. Maybe Bob should play this game with his eyes open. I haven't been following Florida too heavily. Has Bob not been good this year? Obviously, I mean, I know that the Panthers are like right next to the Leafs in the standings, but I assumed a lot of that was because of the injuries. Guy Bouchard, former head coach of the Ottawa Senators, now head coach of Avangard Omsk. Oh, Verhaeghe was scratched. What, really? Interesting. Let me get my clock up. Is that the right clock? We'll see. He lost to the Flames. Oof. Yeah, that's tough. Screw Montreal and screw Ottawa. Wish there was a way both teams could lose. Yeah. I mean, I feel like recently there's been a lot of Atlantic Division matchups. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's just because every single time that I see one, I'm thinking of it. But it's just like, damn, I really don't want the Atlantic teams to face each other right now. I need a very easy team to cheer for, and that's just any team that's playing an Atlantic Division team. That should be icing. Yeah, that is icing. Hey Nick, how's it going? So we got Nylander, Cowan, and Tavares, which I like this line. I like Cowan up here in the top 6. He's been nice. He's been good. Trades from last year's deadline look worse by the day. Yeah, well, I mean, like, Carlo having whatever. I hate the way that the Leafs have been dealing with their injuries recently. I feel like this is. I don't remember them being like this like 2 years ago. I feel like 2 years ago it was like a change where they've started to be so mysterious and so just like not allowing any information about their injuries. They just don't say anything about them anymore, and it's really like it's just annoying more than anything else. So happy the Blackhawks restocked the black jerseys on Friday, so I was able to get one. Nice. That yeah, that jersey's nice. That jersey is, it's sick. It's a really nice jersey. Oh, here's a chance out front. Leafs are able to get a hold of it and clear. Yeah, I did see that you uploaded a video, Nick, but I haven't quite got around to watching it yet. I was gonna watch it actually after the stream here. Matthews future Anaheim Duck. Nah. Thanks for the stream. Freaking go, you painfully beautiful Maple Leafs. Yes, indeed. Go Leafs go. Thanks for stopping by, Arizona Coyotes fan. Wild that the Avs only have one loss through 25 games. Yeah, that's like stupid. They're on like they're like the only team that you have to be careful about. Who was their one loss against? I don't even know actually who their one regulation loss was against. Yeah, you've been waiting for it for years. Yeah, I mean, I know, yeah, a lot of people have. Oh, here's a chance. Good save there. Rebound. Oh, and they score. Wait, that didn't go in? What the hell? I thought that was in the back of the net. No way. Did Wool make a save there? Or was that off the post? Now McMahon the other way. That's off Bobrovsky. Oh, I thought that goes out of play. Jesus, man. That was unbelievable. How did that puck... I thought that was a sure goal. I was... That's crazy. Oh, here's a turnover. OEL in front and... Didn't get through. I don't love Robertson on the fourth line, I'm going to be honest with you. He is the type of player that I think needs to be in the top six. I feel like anytime that he's in the top six, he's scoring, but I don't know. Only prospects the Leafs have are Cowan. We don't want to call him a prospect anymore because he's been in the NHL for most of the season. And Danford. I don't think we should trade him either. Yeah, well, the Leafs need to start stocking up on their prospects because, yeah, they don't have a lot. They got some barren cupboards for sure. Yeah, he's pretty much. I mean, yeah, we don't got a ton going on in the back end for our prospects. Ducks are looking loaded with young guys. Yeah, they've been way better than I expected. I'll be honest with you. That's when a team is fun, though. When you got a bunch of young guys who are just, like, playing way above the expectations. I mean, obviously, like, the Sharks are kind of in that there as well. But, I mean, I guess they're not... Ooh, that's a bad turnover. Here's Greer. Backhand. Oh, that deflects wide. But yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, with the Sharks, a lot of the young guys aren't playing above expectations. So Celebrini had pretty high expectations, and he's meeting them. Well, I guess he's probably even exceeding them. Avalanche reminding me of 2013 Blackhawks, yeah. Oh, here's another chance. And good defensive play. Gadjevich, sorry, had another chance. The Leafs have had a lot of turnovers here so far early. Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Joseph Wall. Alright, let's see this chance. So, first save. Oh! So Wool gets just a little piece of the Balinska's shot, and McCabe sweeps it off the line as it's rolling there. Oh, McCabe almost batted it in too because he missed on the first try. Jesus. That was close. It was the Stars that beat the Avalanche. Okay. really considering getting a Slovakia white jersey for the Olympics. Yeah, there's one on eBay that I've been looking at, and I really want to get it, but I also don't want to at the same time. But I've been close. I've been thinking about it. Oh, they score! The Leafs! Stetcher! Let's go! Third straight game they scored on their first shot. Wow, that is funny. So, it's McMahon. Goes in deep and then just plays it up at the point. And there's Waugh in front that gives the screen. And yeah, maybe... Did Waugh get a... Oh, maybe Waugh got a deflection on it? This third line, though, had a hell of a game against Pittsburgh. All three guys on it got a goal. And we've needed more out of Joshua. We needed more out. Well, I mean, we needed more out of all three guys. The only guy that I would really say has like Waugh started to play better in the past couple of games, even excluding last game. But yeah, it was a big game last one for their for that third line. But yeah, the white Slovakian jerseys are so nice. Empty seats in Florida. I mean, there's usually a couple, especially when the team's not doing very good, and they're not. I mean, there's not too many. There's a decent amount. Still 2.5 hours till Bucks drop for the Blackhawks. Wow, damn. That's crazy. Yeah, the West Coast games do suck for anybody in the Eastern time zone. They're not too bad for me, being an MST. Oh, Nye almost with the turnaround there. Yeah, I got that white Slovakian jersey on my wish list too. What do you think the Leafs should do with Domi? There was a recent report saying that they're open to moving him. Yeah, the thing with Domi is I don't think it's a matter of him not caring or anything like that, right? There's obviously some players that have that issue. But man, Domi just hasn't done anything. That's a stretch pass to Nice little move there. And then bounces off the check of Bennett. But he'll just play it in deep. Yeah, it's just, for him, it's so... I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to trading him. If the Leafs make a trade, I'm okay with that. But also at the same time, he's a guy that I think you like in the playoffs. I don't know. But the problem is that right now the Leafs aren't very close to the playoffs. So you gotta need to make the playoffs for him to be positive in the playoffs. And so the Leafs are not close to that. So yeah. Don't like that Robertson's on the fourth line either. I feel like he was playing good with JT and Willie. Yeah, like the problem is, in that case, it's okay, well then you move Cowan down to the fourth line, but I've also liked Cowan up there. So where does he fit is the problem. Did you see that the Cincinnati Reds red hat with the white letter C? No, I don't pay attention to anything that's not hockey. So I did not know. Wonder what team Italy hockey jerseys will release. Yeah, I don't think there's too many countries left. I missed the Sweden one in my video. I didn't realize that had released yet. The Sweden one's, I mean, it's the Sweden jersey. Yeah, the only difference is that they have some detail in the actual crown that's new. And I think that is interesting. But outside of that, it's just a Team Sweden jersey, which are nice. I like those jerseys. So all part of the plan. We fall behind, we lose. Trust the game plan consistency. Hey, well, look, man, it's the Leafs. Especially right now, it's the Leafs. So I wouldn't be calling it quits yet there. Only team I know of with a full-on nightclub. Oh, I see. Gotcha. I wouldn't mind Domi back in Chicago, but honestly don't see a fit. I was able to get Bedard White jersey on sale from Fanatics. White Centennial patch. Added an A to it. Nice. There's a stretch pass up ahead. Here's McMahon to Joshua. Scores! Wow! Joshua! Holy, this third line, bro. What is going on? What is happening? This line just going like Pittsburgh in this game. They are on fire. So it's just a big flip pass. McMahon jumps on it. That's a nifty play by Joshua. Just completely dekes out Bobrovsky. That's nice. That's unexpected from Joshua there. Damn. Ooh, and Cunnin and Nick Robertson are going at each other, I guess. I probably wouldn't take that fight if I'm Robertson. Sweden jersey sucks because no waist stripes. I haven't looked at it too hard. I didn't even see that they had no waist stripes, I'm going to be honest. But, I mean, the stripes on those Olympic jerseys all suck because they don't go all the way around, so they're annoying. Yeah, Joshua did wake up after being scratched. Who can we trade Bob for? I've been calling it for weeks now. He's done. Nah, the thing with goaltenders is that it's always so fickle. You know. It always... They have hot stretches and cold stretches. I mean, there was that one bit of the season where Bobrovsky... I mean... when they almost didn't make the playoffs a couple of years ago, right? They were relying on, I mean, they even said it on the broadcast here, but they were relying on Alex Lyon instead of Bobrovsky for the last half of the season because Bobrovsky wasn't really that great, and then he was good in the playoffs. So with goalies, there's hot and cold stretches. I mean, I kind of feel the same thing with Stolarz. Like, Stolarz was not very good during his little bit of the season here, but I don't think that means we should trade him. I think he'll get it back. Oh, there's a nifty backhand pass by Reinhart, but couldn't connect with Marchand. Now Marchand with the chance, and it's a good stop by Wool. The 4 NHL teams I hate are Florida, Boston, Montreal, and Ottawa. Yeah. So here's the third line's production in Pittsburgh. It was a tip in front. There's just a turnaround shot by Joshua. And then here's the Nick Waugh goal on the power play. Trade him. Trade is too nice. Fire him. Good call. I do find it, humorous how just the way that I look at the way that I look at the Leafs compared to the way that I look at Florida, it's all based on the fandom, right? Like, obviously my favorite team is the Leafs, and I hate Florida. But even though they're in like kind of the same situation right now, I have trust in Florida to, turn this around and to, get back on the horse and get into the playoffs, where I don't really have that same trust with the Leafs. Now, obviously, and then you, seemingly, it's, I don't know how you feel about Ottawa getting, or Toronto getting back into it. I was saying Ottawa because I looked at Leafs and saying Ottawa. Don't know how you feel about Toronto getting back into it, but obviously you're pretty down on the Panthers. And I feel like that's always how the fandom goes, right? You're a lot harder on your team than other teams. Now, to be fair, Florida does have 2 Stanley Cups, so that's maybe part of the reason why I feel like they could get back into it very quickly. Happy that Joshua is finally producing. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it continues. I mean, they did say on the broadcast that he has 4 goals, and both times it's been in back-to-back games. So, we'll see if he continues this production. There's a long shot, and that's gloved by Jay Wool. Bennett with only 12 points in 24 games. It's not. I mean, obviously, it's not quite what you're expecting out of Bennett. Don't mind Toronto. Not too many teams I dislike if Florida doesn't win. Hopefully, Tampa Bay keeps in the Sunshine State. Interesting. I'm surprised that you're like that. Usually, I mean, like, I know me. I'm like, if it's not the Leafs, I don't want it in Canada. I don't want the cup in Canada. It's the Leafs. It's the Flames. I wouldn't mind the Flames getting it, but other than that, nah. And it's not even like I hate Vancouver. I actually don't hate Vancouver. I don't mind Vancouver. But like, yeah, Edmonton, no. Winnipeg, no. Ottawa, no. Montreal, no. Like, yeah, absolutely not. I wonder if Bennett's slow start could cost him a spot on on Team Canada. I honestly wouldn't mind it because I don't like cheering for him at all. Yeah, I mean the thing that like with Bennett though is he does bring something a little bit different for Team Canada. Like, you don't have any shortage of goal scoring with Team Canada, right? Like, even guys that are on the outside looking in, you know, obviously Bedard and Celebrini are guys that, you know, people are looking at, but like, let's say Bedard is on the outside looking in, and you have to choose between Bedard or Bennett. It's like, does Canada really need more goal scoring, or do they need someone who is just an asshole? Like, just a straight up dick. And I don't know. So it just brings something else that maybe you would rather. I don't want any of them to go to the Olympics. Four Nations game was great for the Panthers. Yeah, I mean, the Four Nations games were fun. Those were great. I'm happy they're going to the Olympics, though. As long as they do actually go to the Olympics, because obviously there's been that the arena has had some difficulties being built and all of that. And then apparently today it came out like that it's like 3 or 4 feet smaller than an NHL rink, when that's usually not the case with Olympic ice. So yeah, I mean, hopefully that doesn't change anything. Quinn Hughes is the future Ottawa Senator. They might trade him. I don't know. The problem is like, oh, that's a tip in front. Knocked down. Matthews trying to play it in. It's loose. It's still loose in the crease. It's under Nyes. Now it's poked into the corner. Damn. Leafs couldn't capitalize there. As Bobrovsky is still trying to recover his goal stick behind the net. Nice little pass to Matthews, who tried to feed it to Domi, who was not paying attention. And Now the Panthers the other way. That's a good stick by Riley. Deflects into the stands. Yeah, I feel like with the Canucks, I don't know if like they like they are saying that they're willing to trade people, but I don't know. Like it would be nice to get a lot for Hughes. And are you really gonna do anything while Hughes is there? Yeah, might have to trade him. France Olympic jerseys might be the worst jersey I've ever seen. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's not great. I don't know if it's the worst. Let me see. Let me think. I don't know. It's definitely up there. It's really bad. Yeah, it might be the worst. I'm just thinking about the like Dallas Stars and New York Islanders. That puck almost bounced out front, and Wool was a little late to reacting to it. But I'm thinking about their like football jerseys with the war marks and the numbers on front. Those ones are bad. I don't like those ones at all. Ooh, that's a big rebound, and Leafs recover. That's a good stick lift thing by Myers, and Waugh to help out as well. I think the White Cannon jersey starting to like it, but the red and black one's still not a fan. Yeah, like the white one is okay. I don't hate it, but the red and black ones, yeah, those ones are bad. Those ones are really bad. It is a barcode. Yeah, the France one is a barcode. Yeah, there's not a ton worse, but uh-oh. Oh, that's a good recover by Stetcher there, as Bennett almost had a break. Team Italy has unveiled their Bauer jersey, just like Team Canada does that. I don't think Italy has done it yet. Soon though, probably. I would assume that they'll show Italy soon. There's a shot, and Bobrovsky looks like had a little bit of trouble with that one, but he managed to hold on. So yeah, this is just a little passing play. It's not 100% clean, the passing plays for the Leafs. They do get to their man, but it's a lot of reaching and a lot of having to slow down. So it's not quite as clean as you would like, but they managed to get that shot on goal. That's going to be an ice against the Leafs. So shots have even up here at 7-7. I mean, the Leafs, after having a really bad, 5 minutes, they've started to get some more chances after getting a goal or two. So we got the fourth line out here against Lundell, Marchand, and Reinhart off of the icing. If the Leafs do win the draw, that's going to be another ice, though. Yeah. See, the Olympic Stadium may not be ready in time. Said that there's no plan B. Hopefully, they get it done. Yeah, I mean, I think they are going to get it done. I think they're going to do basically anything that they can. Ooh, there's Reinhardt's shot. That's deflected. Yeah, but I do think that they get the arena done. It might cut it close. Ooh, tip in front, and that goes to an open area. It was a wide open goal if someone was there. Get it out. Get it out, Robbie. Nice. And he lifts it just enough where it's not icing. At least maybe a little bit of a turnover here. No, can't quite get into the zone. Look at all those smiling fans in Florida. Oh, send replay. Nyes just can't get a shot away. He knocked it down, but didn't have time to settle it. I've honestly really liked Stetcher. Here's a pass across. Bam. Bennett just had that jump his stick. But no, I've been surprised how much I've liked Stetcher off of just a waiver pickup. And Wall's gonna hold on to that one for the whistle. Mitch Marner looks like Richard Lionheart. Richard the First of England. I mean, I could see him looking like an old English man. The Leafs are 3-7 on the road this season. Wow. Yeah, the Leafs road record has not been fantastic. Been pretty bad. Is that a hooking call? Are the Leafs going on the power play here? I think the Leafs are going on the power play. Let's see. It's a hooking call. Oh, I'm going to break. Right, so we'll have to look at the hooking call later. I didn't really see it, to be honest with you, so I do not know. But Leafs will go on the power play. We'll see. We'll see if they go with their 5-man power play. They were doing that for past couple of games here. We'll see if they stick with it. I have not really loved the 5-man unit, to be honest with you. It's not been my favorite, but we'll see if they continue it. All right, let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard. So, Senators are up 2-1 on the Canadiens. That's with the second period kind of just starting. Wings are up 3-0 on the Bruins. It's got 16 minutes left in the second. Islanders are up 1-0 on the Lightning. The Lightning have been a lot better than I realized as of late. Honestly, I just looked one day and I saw the Lightning were at the top of the Atlantic, and I went, oh, I didn't realize that they were there. I was like, oh, damn. Stars and Rangers are tied at 1. The Flames and Predators just started. Dude, I saw someone post something about the Flames and Predators seats earlier today. You can get 2 seats in Nashville for Predators versus Flames for $8. $8. What the hell, man? Like, oh my god. Like, I know it's the Flames and the Predators. They're both terrible teams. But oh my gosh. No, they weren't like fantastic seats, but still. Hope Matthews can get back to being himself. Yeah, he's unfortunately not looked ideal. So they do have this 5-man unit out here. The 5-forward unit, I should say. Oh, nice! Forces his way in front. Bobrovsky has to make a save. Back to the point. Matthews. He fumbles the pass, and ooh, man, that was almost a break. And now Cowan. Back to Matthews. Here's Cowan with it, holding. Goes behind the net. Nylander. Some nice clean passing. Gets back to Matthews, and his shot is blocked. Nice. Races to get it. That pass, and Nyes and Tavares get mixed up a little bit, but Matthews to Cowan, tries to center in front. That's a good stick by Ekblad, I think that was. Now the Panthers will be able to clear that. But yeah, I mean, I truly do wonder if this is Matthews just because of like his injuries and such, or if it's the way that he's being coached. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's because, I mean, he has started not to be as good since Bruba's took over. Like, he hasn't been as dominant. We haven't seen, like, he's been good defensively, but, like, yeah, he hasn't been Austin Matthews that we know since Brube has took over, but then also he, was pretty injured at the start of last year. And so is he still just that injured player? Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's something that he can recover and get healthy and become that guy again. So I've started to get more and more worried about it. I'll be honest. If the Ottawa Senators win the Stanley Cup next year, I would hope not. I don't think so, but I hope not. That would be sad. Well, that pass, Mr. Rodriguez, allows the Leafs to get control of this puck with 40 seconds left in the power play. Domi on the far boards. Waugh trying to cycle it to McMahon. McMahon gets it. Goes behind the net. Now the Leafs kind of have a little bit more time. OEL's pass almost intercepted. McMahon's was a little too high for Domi, and that gets cleared. That is about going to do it for the power play, as that one is tipped on to Bobrovsky. And yeah, now the power play is over. So the Leafs don't get too much going on with that power play. They had a couple of shots on goal, but that's about it. I wouldn't say they had a good scoring chance on it, though. Nylander's out here with Knies and Matthews after the power play. Stetcher is able to keep it in. Matthews on the forecheck here. Nylander helping him out as well. Puck comes back to the point, and it's going to be lifted high by the Panthers. Ekblad lobs it down low. Ooh, a centering play. Nice job by Knies to get a skate on that, as Greer was alone in front. Nylander tried to sift it to Lawton, but that was stopped by Ekblad. 3 minutes left to go here in the first. Shots 9-9. The Leafs lead by 2. Stetcher gets it down low. Leafs on the forecheck, trying to work it free. Robertson with a hard shot that ricochets back to OEL. And OEL shot goes right back to Robertson. They're playing pass, but just with that shots off the backboard. Marchand will feed that to Lindell, who'll get it out. Reinhardt on the puck in the offensive zone. There's a chance, and that was fumbled. That was Stugnica with the shot there. Or the attempted shot, I guess I should say. He didn't really get it away. That one goes down on Woll, who will make the easy save and get it across for Benoit, who is back in the lineup. He missed last game. He went back to Toronto for personal reasons. I don't think we're going to know what that was. I assume not. At least I haven't seen if they said anything of what it was, but, hopefully everything's good with him. I mean, he's back with the team fairly quickly here, so hopefully it wasn't anything super bad. McCabe in behind his net. He's trying to find a pass up and misses Nylander, so it's going to be nice and call. A lot of icings for the Leafs in this period. A lot of icings. But I think the Leafs just got this line out, so it shouldn't be too bad. Here's Forsling, centering play. Oh, it's loose in front, and Woll holds on. as Greer was in front, battling for it. Yeah, that's just a battle in front, and it goes off Setcher, and Wool's able to jump on that. Yeah, I am also very, very happy that Wool is back. Forsling again in the same spot. He'll go for a little skate around the net this time. Now he's back up high. His shot stopped by Wool. Ekblad tried to send him back in front. That was knocked into the corner. Matthews off the boards and out. A minute left to go. Did you see the Pyramid Arena in Memphis, Texan? Is now the Bass Pro Shop. Yeah, it's been the Bass Pro Shop for a while, right? The Pyramid. Oh, a Florida player went down hard in the Leafs' end. I think OEL maybe got something on him. Here's Domi to Nyes, and just missed. And it was Samoskevich who almost came back into the play and tried to feed it to Bennett, but Bennett missed the pass. It was almost like that Islanders play. I forget who got injured. I don't know why. I can't remember right now. And there's a turnaround shot. Wool got a piece of that with 10 seconds left to go. Just kill it. Just kill the clock. Domi slices it out. And it is going to be enough for icing with 1.3 seconds left to go on the clock. So, one last chance. Are they going to show the Samoskevich thing? Yeah. He went into OEL, I guess? I don't know what really, I still don't really know what happened. But OEL's stick got caught up with Samoskevich. Now whether that was a little bit of a sphere or not, I don't know. I would have to see that again. Didn't really get a great look at it. Matthews does win the draw, so that kills the clock for the first. So the Leafs do go into the first intermission with a 2-0 lead. First int. So, not a bad period for the Leafs. Pretty good. That third line has been unreal past 2 games. Sorry, bro, but I think Yarcrow's time is up in Toronto. I don't think he's an NHL player anymore. Yeah. I agree. He's, hey, he had those 3 goals to start the season, but since then he's not. I'm obviously Yarncroke defender for sure, but he's not been it. he's not been a player that you can put in the lineup. The Leafs can't have him in the lineup. I was, obviously saying that we probably shouldn't move him at the start of the year. I was like, I think it's chill, that we should keep him. He's a good defensive player. He doesn't score a lot, but still, he's good on the power or penalty kill. But it's time. I think it's time. Unfortunately. If you can get something for him in a trade, I think you should trade him. Not that I think you would get really much at all, but yeah. I like the Chicago Blackhawks black alternate. Yeah, their black alternate. Very, very nice. I am very glad that they brought it back because that is a beautiful looking jersey. It is quite sweet. Damn, Ottawa's up 4-1 on the Canadiens. Remember when the Canadiens were going crazy style? They've had a bad past couple of games here. They're 4-5-1 in their last 10. Now, to be fair, Leafs are 3-5-2 in their last 10, so it's not like the Leafs have been you know, going on a little run either. Yeah, it is a good first for the Leafs, but give me a second. But you know it's coming. But you know it's coming. Come on, YouTube, load, bro. Come on, hurry up and load. You hear that? You hear that? That's the sound of the second period coming. It's spooky. It's scary. Oh, the second period. Ah, ah. That's what the second period's been like for the Leafs. So we'll see how they do in the second. It's crazy how just absolutely awful their second period's been this year. It's mind blowing. Let's see what else. So we got the Bruins scored. Jonathan Asperot? Who are you? Can I see who you are? Ah, he's got 14 games. That's probably why I have no idea who this man is. All right, interesting. Islanders still up 1-0. Stars and Rangers still tied. Predators are up 1-0 on the Flames. I like the Nashville Predators 2020 Winter Classic jersey. I'm not a fan of that one. Not a massive fan of that one. I had it, and then I sold it because I didn't like it. I was like, I don't need this jersey. It's not that great. Let's see. I would do my dulls, but unfortunately I already did them today. I wasn't thinking I was gonna stream, so I did them, and then I decided to stream, and I'm like, I shouldn't have done them. So, unfortunately, can't really do them unless I wanted to, you know, fake it, but I'm not gonna do that. So, I guess we can pull up a quick game of the NHL hits. I used to do that. Haven't done that in a while. See, it will pull up for me. Taking a while to load. All right, get up on the dance floor. Get up. This is out of control. All right. Actually, maybe I do this. Yeah, that's what I should do. But I need to change that. That. There we go. There we go. Alright. What do we want to play? Let's do mini games because we only got like 8 minutes left. Nah, we'll do a quick exhibition. Let's play the Yotes versus. We'll do Team Canada. Yeah, Team Canada versus. The Wooden Men. Play the Templars. Yeah, why not? Why not? We got Lemieux, Sakic, Iggy, for sure. Yeah. There we go. In 2023, the Atlanta Gladiators, white jersey. Oh, they have the same one as the Predators. Winter Classic. It's become their primary. Interesting. I did not know that. I've not seen that. But yeah, I'm not a... Actually, wait, no, maybe I have seen that, actually. Sounds familiar. Does sound familiar.
Heads up, boys. We're ready to drop the puck.
Oh man, he went under.
Successful on the draw. A shot.
All right, I
Now with the puck.
haven't played this game in a while, so I don't remember the controls.
The puck by
That
Brodeur.
almost went in immediately.
Now with the puck. The puck by Galahad.
I love just the interruption of the commentary half the time. Oh, that's a good save, man.
By Sakic.
Stop, a big by Sakic.
He shoots it. Now Gregor. Back to Gawain.
Gregor.
The puck up high. Alone in front of the net.
Someone get the puck. There we go.
Lemieux.
I was hoping Lemieux would have a chance.
The puck by Sakic. Gawain. The shot.
Dude.
By Brodeur.
I thought I picked Joseph. Did I not?
Now with the puck. All alone.
I swear I picked Joseph, but I guess not.
The puck by Lemieux. Now Galahad.
Oh God.
Galahad. The puck.
Dude, I'm swimming right now.
Play to Galahad. Galahad. It's played up.
This is like the.
Pass to Galahad. Back to Gawain.
This is the Henderson Silver Knights against the fucking Team Canada right now.
Gregor gets the puck up high. Gregor controlling the puck. It's moved back. Passes across.
All right, come on, Iggy.
Sakic. Release. Now Lemieux.
Damn, Sakic just got demolished. Oh, what a fake. Dude, Sakic, you can't block that for the other team, man. Oh, what poke check. Dude.
Sent up by Gregor. Pucks by Lemieux. Play by Gregor. Played to Gawain.
Uh-oh.
Shot denied.
All right, big save, big save.
Now Lemieux. Set corrals the rebound.
Get him off the puck, man.
I guess that's
yeah, there we
go.
go.
The physical component of the game. Let go.
Let's get the shot on goal, man. Maybe something can happen.
No one around.
Oh.
The puck by Brodeur. Back to Sakic.
Okay.
Lemieux.
Dude, my teammates gotta stop blocking the shots, man. Did he just say mogged by Aginla? Damn. I didn't realize they got mogging in
Controlling the puck. Passes over. There's the one-timer.
What is this, 2003? Is that the one I'm playing?
Now Lemieux.
Damn. Is McKinnon better than McDavid now?
This has been a punishing game for
maybe.
Sure.
Maybe.
Solid stop.
He just might be.
Made to Galahad. Do I smell smoke?
Okay, come on.
Fire? Lemieux with the wrister. Missed
Dude,
the net.
I didn't miss the net.
Right out of the play.
Dude, come on. Get a goal, man.
last forever, one of these teams has got to give.
Time to get your mouth guard in. The second period is about to begin.
Yeah, my puck,
Lemieux
man.
wins the draw. Lemieux, second. Shoot!
Oh, come on.
Now Lemieux.
Get the other shot. No, come on, man.
Lemieux now with the puck. Ginla. Away, picks up the
Dude,
puck.
how did I not score there?
Controlling the puck. Terminated.
Terminated. That's interference.
Ginla. It's played back.
Dude, that passing play, man.
Play to Lemieux.
How's the goalie following that?
Pass to Galahad.
Great.
Passed up by Gawain. Back to Gawain. Hit by Gawain.
Uh-oh.
It's moved ahead. Stripped.
All right, we're fine.
By Ginla.
We're fine.
Pass to Lemieux. Sakic.
I meant to shoot that, but I did not do that. Vegas Golden Knights, best team in 20. Oh, what? I looked away for 1 second, and my goalie was down and out.
Sack rings his bell.
Uh,
Galahad. He sent to
And
Gawain.
the Knights were pretty good in 2017.
Now Ginla. Now Lemieux shoots. Moved up to Gawain. He just got caught reading the rink ads. Gallup controlling the
You gotta
puck.
take the puck, Lemieux.
Lemieux passes to Sakic.
It's important.
Picked up by
It's one of the more
Gregor. He
important
sends it
aspects
off.
of hockey, I would say.
Gallup passes it to Gawain. Passes over. Intercept by Gregor.
Terrible pass,
Gregor
man.
picks up
It's
the
a
puck.
fucking 3-0.
Gawain. Gawain.
All right, we got to get Iggy in the play here. He's on fire right now. Oh man,
It really did. Gregor passes to Gawain.
just get it out of the
Lemieux.
crease,
Moves
man.
to Ginla.
There we go.
With the first goal.
he blew out the mic.
He's not giving that
He
puck
blew out the
up.
mic. He was so
Great work.
excited.
Lemieux gets the puck on the draw.
Oh.
Play broke by Gawain. He sent for to Gregor.
Oh, that's a huge poke check.
Lemieux. Ginla gathers in that rebound. Ginla smoked that leg.
There we go.
Team
Now
right
he's
now,
opened it up.
Lemieux.
Quick thinking, nice rebound.
Gregor gets the draw.
Uh-oh. Now they got a guy on fire.
By Lemieux.
Uh-oh. Get it back at goal, bro.
In front alone.
Yeah,
Gallic wakes him up.
he was on fire. There's not much I can do there.
He sends it over. Sound the alarm. Someone's ready to go on fire. Passed up by Gregor. It's passed back.
Oh, good save.
Good save. Now Sakic.
I'm the same as the commentary.
I tell you, nobody's backing down tonight.
Picked up by Lemieux.
Oh, come on, man.
Moved up.
What a heck of a
Pass to
save.
Galahad. Played to Gawain.
Oh, that's a big
Galahad.
save, too.
Bet that ice tastes good, huh? Played over to Sakic. Sakic skating with the puck.
All right.
Back to Gregor. Takes
That's
a
not what I
shot.
meant to do.
Gregor was in the
I didn't
right
mean to go
place
on
at the right
fire.
time for that rebound. Gregor
But here we
pounced
are.
on that rebound attempt. Plays it over. Gregor gets alone. The puck by Lemieux. Second. Boom,
Damn.
baby. Now Gregor. Now Galahad. It's passed back.
Uh-oh.
Played to Gregor. Gawain.
What a save.
Takes a shot. Denied.
Or a poke check, I should say.
Picks up the puck. Moved up to
Just
second.
rip it.
Lets it go. Sakic was in great position for that rebound.
All right.
The Hornets
That's going to do
are
it
playing
for
NHL hits.
that bit. So I got to go back to the game. Do a quick refresh on this. I'm going to have to mute that sound. I don't need the NHL hits going on in the background the entire time. Where's my sound settings? How do I do this? Volume mixer. There we go. Mute that for right now. There we go. As we get ready for the second period. Ooh, the second period. Ooh. What's this? Ooh, the second period. Ooh, Toronto Maple Leafs second period. Anyways, that was a good bit. Man, nice one. Very funny. All right. Mute the music so I can actually listen to the game. So shots were 11-11. So even after the 2-0 lead, they didn't really get a big shot advantage. Well, they got 0 shot advantage. Oh yeah, is this? Yeah, McCabe and Berube collided with each other in practice. That was funny. Oh, I didn't see that Matthews knocks over Lalonde. Damn. I didn't realize that there was 2 collisions in Leafs practice recently. I saw the McCabe and Berube one. I didn't really see the Matthews and Lalonde. Players are so mad they're starting to hit coaches. And Jay Wool out to play the puck. And Leafs don't get the puck out. Uh-oh. Domi goes back, and now they do. Oh, nice pass and Nyes. Here comes Nyes on a break. Stops up. Oh, man, almost a sick move. But he gets knocked down. Man, that would have been sick. No ice there. All right. Cowan. His shot. Flex wide. Nylander behind the net. Gets cut off. Now that puck back and will be played out by Sam Skavich. Boyle lead pass to Tavares. Cowan streaking in. His shot snapped wide. Vegas Golden Knights is your favorite team? That's fair. I like their jerseys. They got some nice jerseys. I love their gold jersey. It is nice. Here's Samoskevich. He'll dump it in. Ooh, and Bennett stick breaks on the entry there. Third line out here for the Leafs. But Greer turns it the other way. His shot. That was deflected wide. Myers in behind his own net. Who unfortunately is back in the lineup in that one. That's a good save by Joseph Woll on that turnover. Man. Did he... I don't think he got the red line, but he got a little bit of a lucky call there, I would say. Ooh, that puck... It was wrapped around the boards, and it goes off the broken stick in the corner. It almost came back in front. Wool had to be careful. Welcome back, Leafs fan. Good job by Lorentz to knock that puck down and keep the puck in the zone. Now he's the one on it. Tries to play it back to the point, but he's getting checked. Now the Leafs are able to get it in deep. Puck played out. Wadden in the corner. Able to get it across, and McCabe. And that broken stick is still affecting things in the corner. Stetcher's now skating out with it. He's almost taking it back to the hash marks. Leafs need to be careful. Could have been too many men there. But they don't touch it. Now here's a chance for Matthews. Matthews in, shoot it! And that's a right pad save by Bobrovsky. Matthews back with it. Tries to flip it to Nyes out of his reach. Domi had that bounce off his stick way high out of the zone. If the Leafs somehow at least somehow, some way, get McKenna. I'll get his jersey, no question. Yeah. Probably will, too. Yeah, so here's Knives' chance. It was a flip pass to him, and he gets around Jones, and man, Bobrovsky just gets the left pad on it. He was trying to, I don't know if he was trying to get that shot there. I think he was trying to go to his backhand, but there's Bennett with a hard shot high. Another one out of play. It goes off the glass. Yeah, Knives definitely was trying to go backhand, but Bobrovsky gets that left pad to intercept that backhand opportunity. Knives had Jones right on him too, so wasn't the easiest play to make. Edmonton joined the Flyers. Who knows? Who knows? That's off the boards and out, and they do call that icing. As McMahon almost got there. Most career points. Nice is at 132. Mike Johnson is 131. He's tied with Mike Johnson right now. Leo Komarov. My goat. Uncle Leo at 122 points. Mike Johnson saying era adjusted. He might have more points. All right. Joshua in front. There's a blast by Benoit that's blocked in front. I do like Mike Johnson. He's funny. Even though the Leafs have had the rivalries with Tampa, I don't hate them nearly as much as any other Atlantic Division team. Maybe it's because we ended up beating them. Yeah, I feel literally the same way. I 100% feel like that. Yeah, I don't hate them as much as I hate any other Atlantic team. But I mean, we did also beat Ottawa. We beat Ottawa fairly often. In the playoffs, I should say. But, I mean, I think you usually have more of a rivalry with your, provincial team or state team. Yeah. You usually do have that higher rivalry with those types of teams, though. Well, yeah, I think Joseph Wall got a stick to the head there. Yeah. Greer. Yeah, right now they're talking about even though the Leafs they're not that far out of a playoff spot right now. That's not the problem. The points aren't the problem. It's the standing where they're at. The fact that they're last and they have so many teams that they have to pass. That's what makes it difficult. Because then you have to trust that the other teams are losing. And like I kind of talked about earlier, you have the other teams that are, even tonight, you're looking at Ottawa and Montreal playing each other, and Boston and Detroit playing each other. So either way, you have Atlantic Division teams getting points. You basically just have to hope that those games don't go to overtime and that one team just gets the 2 points and that's it. And there's not a 3-point game there. But yeah, the difficult part is that you got to hope that there's more games that it's not two Atlantic Division teams facing each other. I mean, even just like two Eastern teams facing each other sucks for the Leafs right now. Ottawa Senators goalie Jackson Parsons was re-signed by Atlanta Gladiators to Benville. I see. Got the Leafs right where we want them. Shots are 3-3. Ooh, that's poked away from Marchand as he was streaking across the middle of the ice. Marchand on it again. He cuts in front, and that's another poked away by him. That's a good stick check. Oh, you're right. It sure does. Thank you for telling me. I usually forget to do that. Damn, it's been 8 minutes and I forgot to do that. That's crazy. Matthews to Nyes. Back from Matthews. Shot! And Bobrovsky closes the 5-hole. Matthews is looking for that 5-hole shot that I feel like he's one of the few guys that really goes for 5-hole. I feel like 5-hole doesn't happen as often. Stetcher to Domi. Back for Stetcher. His long shot, and that's stopped by Bobrovsky. Stetcher able to hold the zone. Domi at Matthews. That's a good stick. And now that's poked to Marchand, who has a 2-on-1 with Reinhart. Marchand to Reinhart. Oh, that was tipped on goal by Domi. And Wool makes the save. Jesus, man. Oh. I mean, I guess you would rather maybe Domi to tip that on goal than have it get it to Reinhart, but at least Domi isn't trying to score, but I don't know, man. That's a good stick by Cowan to intercept that pass. Leafs are out. Here's Benoit streaking in. His shot stopped. Rebound. Oh, man. And Tavares flubbed on the shot. And it goes off a body as well. Wide. Bobrovsky, I think, made the save. And then it goes off a body, too. Man, Benoit was flying there, man. You see how quick he was going? Leafs play the Habs on Saturday. Hopefully we can get payback for our pathetic game a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. That game was awful. Here's Joshua. Back at the point. McCabe. His shot. Tipped. And it goes high in the air into the corner. Held in the line. Stetcher shooting. Blockered away by Bobrovsky. Waugh with it. That shot goes off of a stick. McMahon picks it up from behind the net. Sends it back to Stetcher. Swaps with McMahon. His shot tipped on goal, save by Bobrovsky. Joshua with the big hit there. He's trying to put the puck back in as they make a change here now. It's another good shift by the third line, though. Long shot stopped. Rebound! And Wool had to poke that away. That's a nasty rebound by Wool. You don't like to see that, but bails himself out. Off the boards to Lawton. Robertson gets it to OEL. OEL tries to send it in front and deflects wide. Lawrence. Can't quite get it. Lawton. Gets it to McCabe, but now battle on the far boards here. Stoller's maybe out for a while from what I'm hearing. I wish they would just tell us, man. It's annoying. Oh, that's a good save by Bobrovsky on Stetcher. Yeah, it's annoying how little they tell us about the injuries. But yeah, I mean, Wool's been good so far. And I mean, Hillby has been good as well as a backup, so it's okay. Luke Richardson, last NHL team in Ottawa Senators, comes the head coach of the Binnington Senators. Nice. So yeah, here's Tavares' shot. Oh, maybe Bobrovsky does get it. Yeah, that's a good save by Wool on Max Domi. As he tried to get that away from Reinhart, and he was the one that tipped it on goal. Ooh, Nylander, bad turnover here. but OEL is able to recover. Now it's another turnover. Jesus, guys, chillax. And Wool decides to settle that down after 2 turnovers. Every time a player has missed time, they never tell us how long it's going to be. Yeah, I know. It is very frustrating. It's just like I do get it in a way. Sorry. Like I understand them not wanting to say what the specific injury is, because if they say the specific injury, then when the player comes back, it's going to be targeted. So I get it in a sense. But I don't know, man. It's just like they could at least be like they've said both with Carlo and Stolarz, it's worse than we thought. And it's like, okay, well, either A, that is, I would say, bad on the actual, like, your doctors and your medical staff. Like, if it's always, if 2 times in the season it's been, and, like, fairly close in those times as well, that it's been worse than you thought, I feel like that's just, like, not a good luck. Or, realistically, it's probably just they were lying, and they knew how bad it was. But, yeah. Yeah, like, I know they don't have to tell us. They don't have to say anything. They can just say, oh, it's day to day, it's day to day, it's day to day, and not say anything. I get it, kind of, but it is annoying. It's very annoying. Because it's just like, yeah, like, as someone who, like, I have a friend who, like, she likes hockey. And, like, she likes the Leafs, but she is more, she's an Austin Matthews fan. She loves Matthews. Like, she's a big Matthews, yeah. Like, that's the reason that she watches games. So when he was injured in day-to-day, it was annoying for her, because it was like, well, I want to watch my favorite player. Like, I watch the games because I like to watch my favorite player, so when I don't know when he's going to play, it's annoying. And it's like, yeah, it's fair. I get it. For sure. For sure. Predators, Canucks, Flames, only teams worse than Florida. Oh, the Leafs are worse than also a group of teams, if there ever was. The Leafs are below. Below the Panthers right now. The Leafs are below them. Here's Matthews with a chance. Matthews in! Ah, off the side of the net. Damn, man. Yeah, put the puck in. That's what I'm saying. Now Matthews back in. Gets it across for Domi. Domini Matthews, and that's swung wide. That was a little bit harder of a chance on that one. Brock Nelson to return to the UBS Arena on Thursday. Backhand shot. Oh, that deflect off a player, and Bobrovsky had to be quick about that. Is that was deflected out? Okay. Yeah, Matthews just saying fuck to himself. Let's see. It's a good stick by Bobrovsky to get in the way of Matthews. Like, let's see this again. Yeah, I mean, Bobrovsky's stick there does make it a little bit difficult for Matthews to get any space to do what he really wants. And then he just is able to stick with him, so it's a good play on Bobrovsky there, I would say. We're doing a Dexter reboot? Damn. I guess it makes sense. Guess it makes sense. Nick was talking about it earlier, but yeah, when you're in the Eastern time zone, it's not fun when your team plays in the West a lot. For the times can't stay up to watch it, I'll be too tired. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, even sometimes, like, even those games go a little late for me. Like, well, they're not late for me because I stay up late, but late for the time zone that I'm in. So yeah, I can't imagine like being an extra 2 hours ahead of where I'm at. Yeah, no, it's difficult for sure. Yeah, even 7 p.m. Eastern feels too late for me. We need more 1 p.m. start times. See, I I like the later games. I like the later games because yeah, I wake up later, so it's usually better for me. And also when I work, I also, I just watch the games back later. So I'm totally okay with the game starting later when I'm working. Not that it really, I guess, matters when I'm working, because I just avoid the score anyways, but you know. Man, I'm tired. Sorry. Didn't realize how tired I was. What's your Beatles song? I don't really listen to the Beatles a whole lot, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real, I don't know if I've ever actually just like sat down and listened to a Beatles song. Like, obviously I've heard Beatles songs because it's the fucking Beatles. But I've never just like sat down myself and been like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to some Beatles right now. There's Lawton. That, I think, that, I'm gonna be honest, I think that's a little bit of a makeup call. I think Cowan wanted a call earlier that he didn't get. And I think that one was maybe a little bit of a makeup call. I do feel like if the Leafs stayed healthy this year, they would be doing a lot better. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, you can say that for a lot of teams, right? Like, who in the NHL is not injured right now? Like, I feel like that's not really an excuse that you can give. At least I don't like it as an excuse, maybe is what I should say. It's like, yeah, definitely. I agree. I do think that the Leafs probably would be doing better if they weren't injured, but so would other teams, so it is what it is. I will admit, though, I hate makeup calls. It's either call a penalty or not. Yeah, I mean, I do too, in a way. But also, like, I think refs do miss calls, and like it happens, or maybe they don't see the full thing, and then they kind of look back at it later or whatever. So, but yeah, let's see. Let's take a look if this was really a makeup call or not. Yeah. I mean, he did hold him a little bit, But I do think that is a makeup call for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a makeup call. So they are doing the 5-man forward again. I mean, to be fair, I do think that you need to, if you're gonna do a 5-man thing, like you gotta give it some chance. You can't just not have the 5-man unit. But here's a 2-on-1 the other way. Reinhardt in front, and Lundell just puts it wide. That should be a penalty. I'm surprised it's not. Now Reinhardt in front, and he scores. Well, jeez, that was tough. That's maybe why you don't have the 5-man unit, I guess. How is Reinhardt alone in front like that? There's 3. The Leafs are outmanning them. Like, there was literally 3 Leafs down there. Oh, it's 3 guys in the corner, and then Nyes doesn't pick him up either. It's a 4-on-2. It's a 4-on-2. And Reinhardt is alone in front. That's crazy. It's a 4-on-2. And they let a man just be alone in front. Jesus. November 25th, Senators visiting Caesars Place Arena in Las Vegas. Yeah, they're pointing out the 2D on this unit, which is the second unit, but they've had the 2D on the second unit since having the 5 forwards on the first one. Yeah, so I think maybe don't do the 5-man unit again. Even though I was saying that you do have to kind of give it a little bit of runway. Just don't. Just don't. It's not been working. Just don't. Don't sweat it too much. We suck. Well, I mean, we do too, man. That's the thing. We both suck. Both Panthers, Leafs, sucking. We both suck. Yeah, McCabe is out here now. I mean, there's only 18 seconds left on the power play. Nylander's shot fanned on it. And now Reinhardt on it again. Here he comes. Gets it across. Bars does get back on Lundell. Oh, Willie. Oh, Willie. All right, so that does it for the power play for the Panthers, is what it felt like. It was a Leafs power play, but it felt like a Panthers one. Matthews tried to send it in front, and Bobrovsky holds on. We had Willie in the defensive zone. What do we expect? There's 4 guys in the defensive zone. All 4 of them sucked there. Nyes could have got there. Yeah, probably. But Cowan doesn't even pick up the puck after there's a chance. Matthews is not there. And Nyes gets dragged in trying to just get the puck, even though Reinhardt's alone in front. Like, they all, that wasn't just Willie. Yes, he did suck. Like, he was bad there, but that was literally every single one of them. Terrible defense from all. Did you see Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas? They had a Coliseum Theater and hotels. I have not. Yeah, it was a bad shift. Yeah, I think Oh, that's a bad turnover, and Wool gets a little bit of that. Who turned that over? Man, that bounced off one of the Leaf sticks. Now it's sent in front just wide. Leafs get away with, I think, a little bit of a penalty there. How was the Panthers power play? Is it good? I don't know. Wow, that should be another penalty. I'm surprised it's not. The Leafs are getting away with a few here. I just have a feeling the Leafs are going to go on the penalty kill soon. I'm expecting it. Waugh, there's a shot by Riley. That's a good save. Here's OEL. Cross for Riley. His shot. And that's gloved by Bobrovsky, and he holds on. It's another good shift, though, by the third line. Mike Johnson is saying that Florida gets away with a lot more hooking and holding than any other team in the league, which is, they do get away with a lot. But yeah, the Leafs did get away with, I think, a couple of infractions there, and I'm expecting a call on the Leafs this next shift. I'm going to be honest. I'll say it right now. The refs are going to be looking for one. Leafs are 30 face-offs won in the draw. Florida 11. That's another one draw by the Leafs. Here's Domi. Matthews broke his stick on the draw, so he has to go to the bench to get one. That's a good pick by Lundell. That's a smart pick. Now Matthews picks up the puck. Why did you send that across, man? I feel like you should have brought that in more. Oh, no. Matthews, chip off the glass. Nyes trying to bring the puck in. Matthews gets it back to Nyes. Nyes back pass. Oh, and Matthews can't drag it in front. That's a good stick by Lundell. Now Marchand gets that for Mikkola, who will tip it in. Ooh, that's a big hit. That's a hard hit. Lundell on Myers. That deflects off of a player almost back into the Leafs end. That would have been bad. Nyes gets it to Benoit. Myers. It's tipped down by Cowan. Ekland. Ooh. That goes off the... I thought that almost hit the linesman. But it's an icing call. I think Riley has been good enough offensively. Defensively, though, I think he's been bad. I go streaming at him. The game against the Capitals, even though he scored. Yeah. I mean, you know, that is something that... It's not like Riley's been great defensively, like, over his career. But, yeah, he was not very good in that game. Defensively. Nylander to Cowan. Back for Willie. He had that knocked away from him. Uh-oh, here's a chance for the Panthers. There's the shot, and glove saved by Woll. Just 24 seconds left in the period. That's a good save there by Woll. Very calm, very collected. Shots are 10-10 in this period. Shot attempts are 42-42. Pretty even. Pretty even. That one's dumped down. Will stop it behind his net. He'll flip it up to McMahon, who chips it by his guy. Ekblad playing it down. There's only 1 second left to go in the period, so that is going to do it for period number 2, and the Leafs do give up a goal. So that goal differential in the second period gets worse for the Leafs. Somehow. as it continues. Yeah, not a terrible period for the Leafs. Realistically, it was just an awful power play that really was the downfall of that period, but they still, doesn't matter, still come out with a negative goal differential. Did you see the San Francisco Giants black hat with orange SF? I did not. I think I would I think I would support a move on from Riley. Not gonna lie. Still like him, but maybe it's for the best. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be completely opposed to it either, to be honest. I like him as well. I think he's a good person, but would not be 100% opposed to it. Yeah, I feel so numb. Yeah. Oh, I should probably fix the score and the period on this side. Second. There we go. All right. Let's finish up my game here.
And now, back to... It's the last chance to get your licks in as we start the third period. Gregor successful on the draw. Fed back to Galahad.
I don't know how I won that draw.
Who's there? A big, painful body check. Huge by Galahad.
We're seeing a lot of hits, that's for sure.
Iginla.
Damn, Iggy.
A solid check there.
Iggy.
Now Sakic.
Oh. Nope.
It's played ahead. Lemieux
Big hit.
looking the other way. Again, getting up to
Oh,
speed
come
with the
on. Come on.
to Gregor. He feeds back to Gawain.
There's a lot of bell ringing going on out there.
Sakic fed up to Iginla. Long made by Gawain. Ding dong.
Ding
Check by
dong.
Gawain. A long pass to Gregor.
Oh.
Fires. Lemieux skating
Okay,
up
I am up by
Iginla.
2, so
Now Lemieux.
honestly, I feel safe here.
The puck by Galahad. Played to Lemieux.
Oh, man.
Gregor passes it to Galahad. Plays it over. Fires. A save. Again, made the most of that rebound opportunity. It's moved back. Pucks by Iginla.
Oh, God.
To Gregor.
Yeah, I could see that was bad from the get-go.
Picks up the rebound nicely. Gawain. Gregor.
Why do you say that so excitingly? And it's in the neutral zone. That's a huge stick by Iggy. Big stick.
Going up ice with the puck. Again, now with the puck.
Uh-oh.
In front.
Uh-oh.
Makes
Uh-oh.
the shot. Mugged by Sakic. He feeds to Lemieux. Sent back to Lemieux.
Just
Sakic
slap
lets
it.
the slap shot go. Now Galahad. He sends it along. Galahad. He feeds to Gregor.
Dude, how do I get down on one knee and block it? I don't remember how to do that. Like that.
By Gawain.
I don't remember how to do that. I'm trying to do it.
Gregor.
That's a good save.
Gal gets a hold of the rebound. Again, passes to left.
Yeah.
That puck went from stick to net.
You know what?
One-timer, boys.
That's fair, brother. You can get a little mad at me for that one. I'll take some blame there.
Catches him with his head down. Picked off by Sakic. He passed up to Lemieux. He feeds it up. Lemieux! Move to Iginla. Hit me, baby, one more time. Launches a one-timer.
That's not quite. I wanted to get it back to Iggy.
Moved up by Galahad. Is it hot in here or is someone ready to go on fire?
Iggy's gonna go on fire again.
Again, fires it. Gregor
You gotta go the last time he was on fire, so
suddenly he's up close and
we'll get him on fire
personal with the
again.
ice. Now Iginla. He gets a shot off. Save. Gregor sends it to Galahad. He feeds it back.
Just hit them all.
By Gregor. Lemieux fired in front. Stripped by Gawain. Iginla. Sakic. Delivered by Galahad. Lemieux with the puck. Iginla shoots it. It's played back. by second.
Should hold on here. No, I want to get one more shot away.
He gets a shot off. The horn goes.
Close.
Signaling the end of the game.
Close. We almost lost that one. Almost lost that one. You're an Athletics fan? Nice. Nice. How long did it take for the Sharks to post a winning streak? More wins and ties and losses. 5. 10? What? Took them that long? Took 10 seasons for them to get a winning season. That's crazy. That's tough. We'll do some mini games. We'll try keep away. We'll be the lizards. Why not?
This game's all about how well you can move the biscuit.
How well we can move the biscuit. Okay, this is a lot. Wait, am I on rookie mode? I think I'm on rookie mode. That's probably why. Hold on. I'm gonna say this is a little too easy. I am on rookie. That is why. All right, let's try that again. I think Knives has been a bit underwhelming too. Maybe a little bit as of late, I would say. But I think for the most part, he's been okay.
No room for showboating here. This one's all about teamwork.
Get up. Get up. All right. Yeah, this is slightly more difficult. Oh, just knock the other guy out of the rink. Bombshell straight through the track. The 21st such a way. Ba 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 ba. There we go. Literally just knock the other guy out of the ring. Get up. Drop the bombshell. Right. It's still a little easy, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, World Junior should be fun. Yeah, it usually is. You're a Mets and Giants fan. Yeah, I mean, literally I got into baseball for like, let's see, like a week with the World Series, and then that's it. Man.
And the win goes to team number 1.
Right. That was a little too easy still. Even on all-star difficulty. I'm chill with NHL hits. I'm good. We don't need to play another one of those. Let's see. How much more time do we got? 6 minutes. We'll just chill. We can just chill. Let me blow my nose. All right. So, looking at the score of the other games, Ottawa's up 4-2. So Montreal did get one back. It's 5-2 for the Red Wings against Boston. 2-1 for the Islanders. It's actually, I'm going to go to that game. So I want to see the end of it. I want to see the end of that game. Shush, shush. Shush up. The Lightning have pulled their goalie with 2 minutes left, so let's see if they have any chance. Oh, no, I think this is going to, yeah. Oh, they missed the net. Thought he was going to sink it right there. He didn't. Stars are up 2-1 on Dallas, so. And Stamkos got a goal, so Predators are up 2-0 on the Flames. Let's see if the Lightning can do anything in these final minute 40. There's a bomb for the point. Tip, that's a good save. Gathered up by Hagel. Back of the line. Now it's fed to Hagel in front. Oh, man. And it goes off a body. Hagel again. Stopped. There's a bomb by Radish. Oh, that's stopped in front. Another slapper by Radish. Man, there's a lot of blocks going on. Islanders putting the body on the line. A minute to go. Who's been more embarrassing this season, Leafs or the Rangers? That's close. I mean, the Rangers have mostly just been embarrassing at home. The Leafs have been embarrassing on the road. And at home. So, the Leafs, I guess. Not by a lot, though. It must suck, so. The Lightning are going to call a timeout here. Dude, Hagel alone in the slot. Oh, man. Oh, who was that? Against at the side of the net. He had an open cage and he just couldn't get it in. Did you see the Minnesota Twins hat? Cincinnati Reds hat's adding a letter TC. I did not. Did not see that. Like I said, I mostly just pay attention to hockey. Wonder when Carolina will have jerseys that align, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question, man. Considering they just changed their way. Now, I heard... Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm yawning a lot. I've heard that in the future they might bring their Stadium Series as a home. It's a rumor, not confirmed. So, who knows? But that Stadium Series as the home would match their away jersey. Now, would I want that? I mean, I don't think it works perfectly as a home, and the same thing, I don't think their away currently looks that great as an away, but at least it would match. Radish fumbled the puck at the line. Brother, that's tough on you. But, yeah, so it wouldn't be my favorite home and away set, but at least it would be a set instead of just a home and away jersey. "25 seconds for the Lightning. That pass tipped out. That's probably going to do it, yeah. Oh, they missed the shot on goal. It's not icing, though. It's from center ice, so no icing. And Islanders do get it out. So the Islanders will win. That's huge. That's good for us. Even though the Lightning are quite far ahead of the Leafs. Lightning have 34 points, where the Leafs have 25, but still, we take those. I wonder if Lou Lamoriello was the reason why the Leafs didn't do anything special. Oh, you're wondering if he was the reason why the Leafs didn't do anything special during their centennial season? They would have done more if he was the GM. Yeah, it's possible they would have done more if he wasn't the GM. I don't know. It's a good question. Didn't really think about that. It could be. It could be a reason. For sure. Still would like for them to maybe do something for like the 100th season as the Leafs, but you know, Lou, he always wants to keep it low key for some reason. Yeah, well, I wouldn't even classify it as low key. Just like boring. I think low key is being too generous. Low key feels like, you know, you're like trying to play it cool and like, you know, that, I don't know. It doesn't give the same type of idea that I think that he's going for. I think he just doesn't want to do anything at all. Damn, Canucks are up 1-0 on the Avalanche. They're gonna win. They're gonna win the game. Who's my favorite actress? Good question. I don't know. I don't know if I really have a favorite actor or actress. I'll be honest. I mean, like, I like actors and actresses, but like I like Rachel McAdams, like Natalie Portman. I don't know. I don't know if I really have one, to be honest. I do feel like being the GM at the time had an impact on why we didn't do more. Yeah, it definitely could be, for sure. Definitely could be the reason. Alright, so shots were 9-9 in that second period, but of course Reinhart got the Oldman goal. So shots in total are 20-20. I'm gonna change my period number before I forget. Nope, not fourth. So they were talking about, sorry, I was listening to, I forgot I was streaming for half a second. I was listening to, they were talking about the power play, how Matthews was saying it's an adjustment quarterbacking the power play, and how penalty killers, when they see it's a 5-man forward unit, the penalty killers get excited. More opportunity for something to go their way, so. Yeah, it would be nice if they won the third. At least 2-1. Shots are 20-20. As McCabe gets it way up ahead for Cowan, who knocked down by Ekblad. Cowan gets back up, trying to take it away. Here's Nylander in front, shoots, and it's blocked. Rebound! It's put wide by Tavares. OEL sends it in deep. Riley pokes it there for Tavares. Tavares battling with Ekblad. Cowan comes in to help out. Trying to knock the puck down, and that's played out. This will make a change. Excited for Quinn Hughes to be traded to the Senators. Well, let's see if he gets traded. They say they don't want to trade him. That's what they say, so we'll see. They should trade Sherwood though. That is a player that you trade right now. Wool out to play too. Almost had that taken away. Kiefer Sherwood is a guy that you trade immediately. He is a guy that is probably overachieving right now. And when it's a guy who is putting up points and hitting a lot, that's something that a lot of GMs want. So you got to get that guy for as much as you can. You got to trade him so you can get as much as you can for him, is maybe how I should phrase it. I don't know if he, like... I know if Hughes is to be traded, he's going to want to go to New Jersey with his brothers. That's for sure. He does have a no movement clause, right? I would assume so, or a no trade clause. So here's a turnover in front that goes to Nylander and holds on maybe a little too long. He doesn't? Puckpedia. Oh, tipped by Domi goes high. Where is Vancouver? Where is Hughes? He doesn't. Wow. Ah, shit. Maybe you do just trade him. Ah, man. Oh, damn. I did not know that he did not have a no movement clause. Wow. He's got 2 years left on his deal. I don't know. Maybe you do trade him. It's a really good deal, too. 785? Yeah, shit. Maybe you do trade Hughes. Oof. Robertson kind of skated in the way of McCabe there. Almost had the puck turned over. That pass intercepted. Here's Gregor with the shot. Will makes the save. Gregor, famous Leafs player, of course. Famous former Leaf. Wouldn't be funny if Colorado somehow lost in the first round embarrassingly like Tampa and Boston. I mean, it is possible. There's a reason why it happens. I mean, when you put that much effort, not even effort into the regular season, but like there's a reason why teams who win the cup, most of the time it seems like they, chillax during the regular season. You saw Tampa do that with their back-to-back cups where, yeah, they did win the President's Trophy and then got taken out by Columbus, and then next few years they chilled out in the regular season, just made sure that they made the playoffs, and then bam, bam, thank you, ma'am, 2 cups. Here's Bennett with a shot, and that's off a stick and high. It's tipped down. And oh, is there gonna be a I'll need a Joshua here? It looks like. Joshua doesn't like the call. Let's see. Joshua gets a little bit of a hold there. Samoskevich. That is Samoskevich doing everything that he can to get a call. I mean, I knew a call was going to come to the Leafs eventually. It was 2-0 for the Leafs on the power plays. That was going to come at some point. First jersey retirement batter at T-Mobile Arena in the future. I wonder who they would have as their first banner retirement. You think maybe, I wouldn't say Fleury though, because it's more of like I feel like the fans like Fleury more than the organization does. I get like Marchessault. Maybe Marchessault when he retires. That shot deflects wide. I hope this is her only season with Derek Lalonde behind her bench. Yeah, me too. Me too. Marchand. That's a good intercept by Matthews. Matthews with Waugh. Here's Matthews across the Waugh. Oh, what a save by Bobrovsky. Wow. Oh, unreal. That's a crazy save by Bob. Marchand. Shot by Ekblad. Off of Wool's shoulder and high. Get it out, Waugh. Get it out, Waugh. He does. Good job. Panthers right back in. They do call that offside. Let's see. You almost want Matthews to shoot that, but like, this should be a goal 9 times out of 10. Oh, just a little bit of the knob of the stick. That's just a hell of a save. That's just a hell of a save. Yeah, we almost got a shorty. Stetcher takes it away. Can't clear it, though. 15 seconds left to go here in the power play for the Panthers. Now it's down low. It's just wide. Here's Petrie. His shot. Ooh, that hits McCabe and takes a bite out of him. Move in front, and Wool stands his ground. Now it's sent out. Here's a chance for Joshua on a break. He can't pull it towards the front as he was shielded away by Petrie. Yeah, I was thinking Matthews should have shot that puck, but it's not like Waugh had a bad attempt. Yeah. I mean, you usually just want Matthews to shoot that because he's the shooter, but that's not a bad play by Matthews. That's just a hell of a save. Sometimes you got to give it to the shooter. Sometimes you have to give it to the goaltender. That's one where that's just a hell of a save. Tip your hat to the goalie and go again. The Leafs do kill off that power play, but I think they still need to be careful here because I do expect the power plays to even up. Shocker. Puck dumped in by the Panthers. That shot stopped by Wool. Cowan can't clear it. Here's Jones holding on. His shot blocked by Matthews, and he'll lift it down into the Panthers' end. It's not enough for icing. That's a good draw there by Matthews. Matthews struggling, though. It's not a Marner thing because he was like this last year with Marner. Yeah. No, like I said, it's why I think like it's either a health thing or it's a Berube thing. It's one of the two. Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, like the Leaf struggles in general. Oh, here's McMahon on a breakaway. McMahon! Oh, blocker save by Bob. He just. Wow, he didn't even move. He just stood him dead in the face. Was shot stopped by Bob as well. Kowski is standing on his head in the third period here. I did not see Brady Kachuk holding Heinz ketchup. I did not see that. Is that like part of their podcast or whatever? I haven't watched any of their podcast. I'm afraid now we gotta win. The game is too close for comfort. Yeah, it's not a good look that Bobrovsky is starting to actually play well. It's not great. We'll just have to make sure we hold on to the lead, I guess. Which is difficult. It's not easy to do. God damn it, man. So much yawning. Yeah, so here's the watch hands one more time. Yeah, that's beautiful. And then here's McMahon's breakaway. Yeah, he doesn't even go into the butterfly, man. He knew where that was going the entire time. Still half a period to be played. We got to get one ASAP. Would be nice. Forsling at the line. He holds it in. That's poked away. And now Cowan. He'll get it to Tavares. It's just dumped in. Panthers back the other way. I think Boqvist was wanting to change. That looked offside to me. As McCabe threw a hit on Boqvist. Matthews streaking in. Matthews pokes it to Bobrovsky and he makes the save and he'll play it. Matthews again. Gets it up for Domi. Domi with nice. Domi shot, and that's a good glove save by Bobrovsky. Favorite player is Frank Nazar. We traded to the Golden Knights. I don't think Chicago's trading Nazar. Yeah, I think they're keeping that guy. Yeah, it was a good save on Domi too. Ugh. Oh, great. Not great, Bob. Actually, too good, Bob. Too good, Bob. Ba 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 ba. think Domi sometimes has a good shot. He needs to shoot the puck more. I feel like he's trying too much like his father. Yeah, he definitely is more skilled. For sure. Not as tough. He does have a good shot though. But yeah, he passes too much. There's times where it's just like I don't understand why he's passing the puck. I don't get it. Hello. How's it going? Yeah, he definitely tries a little bit too hard to be playmaker sometimes for sure. That one, I don't think that one was smart that he took the shot because I don't think he could have got it across the eyes. Yeah, so Stetcher with a goal and an assist. And like I said, yeah, Stetcher's been a lot better than I thought he would be when he was picked up. Nobody played so well when he was in Montreal. Like for that Domi to come back. Don't know if he ever will. Yeah, I mean sometimes. I mean he's had good stretches with the Leafs. That one tipped on Brovsky with the save. It's not like he's been completely awful the entire time he's been a Leaf. Matthews trying to work his way on Jones. Good job by OEL to hold the zone, and Domi turns the puck over. That's trying to go off the boards to Marchand. It gets to him. Doesn't get a shot away. Now played it down low, and that's a great stick by Lawton. As there was a man wide open in the slot. That's a very good stick. Lawton. Back. Here's Riley. Let's play down. Robertson on the forward check here. There's a shot. Puck in front. And scores! Scott Lawton. A great stick at one end to defend a goal. And he gets rewarded. As the puck bounces in front and it goes right to him. So Robbie on the forecheck here gets ahead of Forsling. And yeah, it just bounces off of Ekblad's skate right to Lawton. That's a good fourth line shift. That's big. And I mean, this is what the Leafs have needed more depth scoring here. So last game and this game, it's been good so far. Just afraid that Bob wouldn't allow one to get past him. Give us a bit of a breather room. Yeah, for sure. Don't have a favorite. You don't have a favorite MLB team? I mean, mine's the Blue Jays, but like I'm not really super invested in them. So, then we definitely had good stretches with the Leafs. Yeah, the overtime winner against Ottawa, but want more out of him for sure. I don't think that's a controversial thing to say. As a Flyers fan, I miss Lawton on the team. I miss Lawton. The team is in a rebuild, so it was time to move on from him. Yeah, I almost would rather Lawton still be on the Flyers. He hasn't. Sorry. He hasn't quite what we've been hoping out of Lawton. But he has been injured for a decent amount, so maybe that helps. That goal helps turn him around a little bit. We can hope. Johnny must be sad watching this game, lol. Yeah, he might be. He might be. So, well, it's Lawton from Lawrence is the score bug. That stick as Domi's stick breaks in half as he takes the shot. 5:10 left to go here in the third period. There's a shot, and that's deflects just wide of the goal. Now back to the point. A fake shot. Here's the shot, and that goes wide. Bennett behind the goal now. Gets it to Balinskis. Here's Samashevich with a shot. Will makes the save. And Lawton off the boards and does get out. They're going to call that icing. They say no icing. Man, just not enough for icing. It was close. Oh, McCabe. What was that, brother? All right, it worked out, but I think he faked out everyone, including himself. Nylander's pass goes off the linesman, but now it's dumped in. Your favorite minor league baseball team is the Rome Empires, affiliate of the Atlanta Braves, I see. As a Flyer, Lawton, your Flyers led the league in shorthanded goals. He got a lot of them, or set them up to. Yeah, I mean, Lawton was good as a Flyer. I'm hoping that he can kind of refine that form with the Leafs here. That would be hopeful. Puck in behind the Leafs net. Sent in front. Ekblad with it. His shot blocked. It's a good block there. OEL. Battle in the corner here. 3 Leafs on it. Joshua tripped up, and that is going to be a call. Wow. That's... Yeah, first of the year for Lawton, too, hey? Damn, really? First of the year for Lawton. I mean, how many games has Lawton played? Let's see. I know, like I said, he's been injured for a decent amount. He's only played, this is his 8th game, so it's not like he's played a ton. I guess that kind of makes sense, but that is his only point on the year so far. Which is not great, but whatever. Hopefully that gets him going. We can hope. Next 3 for the Leafs is Carolina Thursday, Montreal Saturday, and then Tampa on Monday. It's a pretty difficult lineup. Does that end out their road trip here? They are on a little bit of a road trip. Let's see. Montreal is a home game. Okay. So they end out their road trip tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Thursday. Next game is what I was trying to say. You're a Minnesota Twins fan. Nice. Thursday game is in Carolina, yeah, but Saturday and Monday are back home. Yeah, I mean, like, the Leafs' record anywhere hasn't really been great, but their home record has been better than on the road. Like, if we look, Their home record is 8-4-3, where their away is 3-7. So here's the trip. I mean, yeah, it is a trip. Okay, so they're starting out with Nylander, Matthews, Tavares, Ekman Larson, and Riley. As Boqvist works his way in and almost made his way around Riley. Yeah, so they're not playing around with this power play. They're like, we already gave up one short-handed goal. We're not giving up another. We can't do that. Matthews with a little back check. Literally a check with his back. All right, guys. We're on the power play, hey? So let's get the puck. Here's Nylander. It's a 2-on-1 with Tavares. Nylander to Tavares. It was deflected. Now Nylander back behind the net. And Bennett will break up that pass. And guys, we're on the power play. Are we not? Yeah, how? This does not look like a power play at all. Stretch pass ahead. Up to Knies. Knies on a break. And that's a good poke check by Bobrovsky. Knies trying to get the puck back. Man. Dude, we're on the power play. We're on the power play. The Panthers have had more possession than us. McCabe gets it up for Knies. Knies works his way through to Stetcher. All right, the first time that the Leafs have actually looked like on the power play, and there's 30 seconds left. There's McCabe with a shot, tipped on goal, stopped by Bobrovsky. As Knies was looking for the rebound. And the Panthers have pulled the goalie with 1 minute 20 seconds left. Here's Marchand shooting off the glove of Woll. The Leafs are technically still on the power play here. Only for another 5 seconds. Marchand shot. Now it's at the point. Down low, Marchand. Power play is now over, so it's the 6-on-5 for the Panthers as they have the empty net. 1 minute left. Lundell shooting. That stopped. Back for Jones. Now Marchand. Jones again. Marchand shooting, and that's blocked in front and sent wide. Marchand in the corner, getting pressured. It's pushed to the other side. Samoskevich, and he loses control of it. Wow. That's tough for Samoskevich. That puck is dumped back in. Woll casually out to play it. Matthews trying to chip it up ahead. He does get it to JT, who will sink the empty net. And the Leafs do hold on to this one. That's a big win for the Leafs. 18 seconds left to go. You're a Dodgers fan? Nice, congrats. That's a good chip by Matthews. Does get it up ahead to Tavares. And yeah, sinks it into the empty net. As a Flyers fan watching some of the Philly sports news, there's reports of the Flyers getting a new third jersey this year. Or next. So no looking like next, and I heard this year the third was shelved. Yeah, there was a little bit of rumors that that they might get a third. But yeah, I think it's next year that they're getting it. From what I've heard. I think you're right on that one. I think they're getting it next year. Kind of the same thing with the Leafs, where there was like talks about maybe them getting a third this year, but I think it's next year as well. So that will do it. The Leafs do officially hold on, and they win 4-1. Take the L, Marchand. That's funny. That is funny. That is very, very funny. All right. So a good game for the Leafs. That second period still, you know, they still lose some ground on that second period, but they got the W. That's all that matters. So they will pull ahead of the Panthers in the standings. They'll technically go up to 8th in the division. Or in the conference. Wait. Sorry, I was looking at the wild card. They'll go up to 14th in the wild card. Or in the division or conference. There we go. Holy. 14th in the conference. That's what I'm trying to say. Moving past Florida and Buffalo. Still 2 points behind Montreal, who did end up losing tonight, right? Yeah. Wow, Boston almost came back. Boston almost came back. Well, kind of. The score was 5-4, but they scored with like 12 seconds left, so it was like really 5-3. All right. Well, that was a good one though. I'm glad we won too. I'm also very happy that the Leafs did not lose. Shocker. Surprising. No, it's just a regular season game. Man, feels good to beat the Panthers. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those teams where it doesn't really matter. You know, it's as long as you beat them. I mean, and it is a divisional rival too, so it's important. It was an important game for the Leafs. It really was. I forgot what reverse retro jersey the Leafs made. Blue, white jersey ad. It was my favorite Leafs jersey. I wish they would make that a third again. Yeah, the reverse retro 2.0 jersey was very nice. I think all Leaf fans love that jersey. I'm a little bit surprised they haven't brought it back, especially because they only wore it for I think they only wore it for 3 or 4 games. They barely wore that thing. But yeah, almost everybody loves that reverse retro 2.0 Leafs jersey. It's sick. I want that one to be their home jersey, honestly. I think it would make a great home jersey. So yeah, anyways, I am going to wrap up the stream here, though. I appreciate everybody stopping by and watching, whether it was for a little bit, for all of it, like the Leafs fan, it was all of it. So I appreciate it, as always. And of course, like I say, I usually, I want to do more streams, even though I usually don't do that many streams, but we'll see how it goes. I love the reverse retro 2.0 as well. Just wish I didn't have Marner on the back. Yeah, I also have Marner on the back of mine too, so we're both in the same spot. I have Marner on the back of my Stadium Series, my 2018 Stadium Series, and my reverse retro 2.0, and I'm like, damn. Those are 2 jerseys that I shouldn't have gotten him on, because it's if it was just a regular Leafs home jersey, it's I could just get rid of that jersey, whatever. But the Stadium Series and the reverse retro 2.0 are not easy jerseys to find, so it's I don't really want to get rid of them. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna go now. Bye, all. Maybe get a video out soon. I do have a jersey to unbox, so I got to do that. So, yeah. New video maybe soon, probably. We'll see. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, bye.